Happy Sunday, everybody. I am back with a an attempted look, and it is a mess in front of me on the floor. Um, I bought myself, okay, everybody knows, well, everybody does not know. I graduated 3 months ago, June, July, August, 3 months ago with my doctorate. And on the way to defending my dissertation, the day that I defended, I stopped at TJ Maxx in uh, Bunker Hill, off the Katy Freeway, Houston, Texas. And I found this purse. This was just one of the graduation gifts that I'm purchasing for myself. So far, this is the only one that I purchased for myself because I thought this was just such a cute purse for summertime, spring, summer. I think I paid either $25.99 or $30 for it. Comes with the chain, a gold chain, and I have it to keep its shape. I have it stuffed with the plastic, some plastic that some purses and other things came in. Those Fashion Nova, when you buy from Fashion Nova and they send you those plastic zip lock bags, that's perfect to stick that packing paper in and stick it in your purses to keep their shape. So even though I don't have it stuffed in here perfectly, I think this is a cute purse with the tortoiseshell handles. It is so cute. I wish I had a matching wallet. So I bought this for myself because I always said that I would buy myself the Louis Vuitton purse that I wanted for graduation. But school loans become due. And being that I'm very indecisive when it comes to purses, and I actually now really don't want to spend that much money on a purse, I put it off. And I'm in no hurry to try to purchase something just to have it. My hair is wet. I just washed my hair. Um, I didn't like the way my hair was smelling. It was woof. So I washed it. I'm gonna twist it later. I know they want you to have it kind of damp when you twist it, but I have a water bottle. I can moisten my roots when I twist it again. So I found this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in TJ Maxx a couple of weeks ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, but that's a couple. I got the hydrating formula. They had a they had two other formulas, and I really don't remember what they were. But knowing that I will be 54 in a couple of weeks, September 9th, skin is changing, and right now I'm glowing because like I said, I just showered, washed my hair, and moisturize. And I moisturize quite well when I do moisturize. I really didn't do a good job this summer moisturizing because I stayed in the house so much, and that's not an excuse, but I stayed in the house so much that I really just didn't moisturize like I'm used to doing. But now that I'm back to work, I'm back to moisturizing. I use Dove soap, Dove Beauty Bar, because they said it's not a soap. I use the Dove Beauty Bar to wash my face. Um, and this is that Laura Mercier. Um, I think it was $12.99. I'm not sure how much it was. I don't remember. Um, Forgot what I was saying. I use the Dove Beauty Moisture bar, and after that, I will use the Inky List. What is that stuff called for our face? What's the moisturizing thing? I don't have it in here. Hyaluronic acid. I use that to um yeah, I don't know where did I go? I use the hyaluronic acid to cleanse my face as well. If I don't use that, I'll use the Elf Jelly Grip Cleanser. I think that's what it was called. The Elf. I don't know if they make it anymore, but the Elf Jelly Grip, or I'll use a skin, um, Korean skin, Korean skin cleanser. I think it's lemon. Non-foaming or foaming. I really don't remember, but I'm almost out of it. Every time I would see them in TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I would pick them up. It's a creamy cleanser, and it makes my skin feel good. Right now, I'm basing my eyes with the Mac Pat Pot Mac. Did I say Mac Paint Pot in Groundwork, because that's the only one that is near my skin tone. And again, because it's a mess in front of me, I usually like my Planet Makeup by Yolando, and I don't see it in front of me. So I know it's here somewhere. So school has been back in now for a week. So now we have 35 weeks left to summer break. And yes, I count down the weeks. I print out the school calendar, and every week I just cross cross out that week. And some may say that might be bad, always looking forward to summer, but maybe it's time for me to find another line of work, because I'm getting to the point where I do not like public education. And I work at two different high schools now. And you see the difference in the high schools. I work at a Title One high school where most of the kids are on free and reduced lunch, and I work at a high socioeconomic status high school. You see the difference. Uh, Friday when I went to work, I went to uh, the the high school, the highest yes high school socioeconomic status. I went there that morning, and I know it took me maybe a good 20 to 25 minutes to even get in the parking lot, because because of budget cuts. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me and my voice today and my speech pattern. There's my Planet Makeup by Yolando right there. But I don't know what's going on with um with the budget cuts. High school students who live less than 2 miles from the school have to have their own transportation, walking, bike riding, parents drop off, and parents, of course, even in high socioeconomic status locations, they still want to drop their kids off. So the lines around the school for dropping off were ridiculous. And I'm waiting just to get in to park behind all of these parents. And it wasn't just in the front of the school, it was in the back of the school where the buses let off as well. It was everywhere. It was ridiculous. So shout out to Tiffany. Tiff's what's her channel? Tiff's Family Vibes. I had it playing next to me right now. I've been watching uh YouTube vlogging videos. I watch different videos. I watched a lady from South Africa. She has like a number of followers. I like to see what other people in the world live like. in other countries because, like especially Africa, we can be so ignorant where we think everybody lives in huts and this and that. These people live in a lot, some of them better than we are. They have their smeg toasters and coffee pots and their Nespresso coffee brewers, or is it a brewing experience if it's Nespresso? I don't know. But I'm going to say it like this. My Keurig, which I finally moved to Keurig earlier this year, works just fine. My Keurig works just fine. And before that, my KitchenAid worked even better, making a pot of coffee. And I'm not doing the pot of coffee anymore because I waste too much coffee that way. I get one good cup and that's it. So Keurig is suiting me fine. Do need to know this. When you're making a cup and you press 10 ounces, do you put another pot in for another 10 ounces just to fill up your cup if you're drinking from a big mug? How do you do it? My mom used to do hers twice. She would run hers twice. And so I was doing that. But I don't know if I'm getting the original coffee experience if I'm running a pot twice. You guys let me know. Today I'm going to be using the Beauty Bay Botanical palette. It's limited edition. You probably can still get it. I'm pretty sure you can. But it's the 20 color palette, their latest palette. It's beautiful. It is kind of reminds me of, let me see if I can fix this light. If I can fix the light. Um, all right. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I have my I hate this deodorant. I love the deodorant that I wear. I hate that it leaves this cast, that Mitchum. I love Mitchum, but it leaves that white flaky cast. I'm looking for something that I'll probably never find. Um, to show you what this palette is reminding me of. And I know, let me find it really quickly and we're going to compare it. Okay, okay, I have it. Um, when I look at this palette and not try to knock everything down, this palette, the Botanical palette, and again, to me, everything seems washed out in my laptop, and I know I can film from my phone. Actually, I don't have enough memory on my phone, and I need to upgrade, but I'm not upgrading a phone that works until it stops working because I'm being frugal. But this is what this palette kind of reminds me of, right? Do you know what this is? This is the Sydney Grace Mel Thompson Tiny Marvels palette. They actually are very similar. They complement one another. So let me sit Sydney over here. And speaking of Sydney Grace, I need to find my the three palettes that she did, light and dark, light and deep. What was the name of those palettes that I love so much? And I know they're here as well. I need to revisit those palettes because I miss them and I like them. But then I need to revisit everything because I really don't wear makeup as often. So I'm going to play in this palette. I'm going to start with Mushroom, this shade. Oh, I can even bend it back. This shade right here, Mushroom. And I'm going to apply it. My hand hurts so much that it's hard to hold brushes or anything. It's hard to write. And I need to just stop waiting and go see my doctor and have them to x-ray it to see what is wrong with my hand. And if it's arthritis, then I don't know how I'm going to deal with the next 50 years of having arthritis, because I know I got 50 more years in me. If I'm still having a cycle and I'm about to be 54, then I must have some more years left in me. I'm still mad about this cycle thing. But anyway, I I like the Beauty Bay formula, and I really need to start revisiting my palettes. It's just the keyword is Lazy. I am tired of everything. Tired. I still need to try to get some vitamins. I think I'm just gonna call a doctor tomorrow and make an appointment. Um, I'm quite tired, not sleeping well, and I know the not sleeping well. I know that can come with age, but I think it's the bedroom. I'm not in my bedroom. I need a new bed. I need new mattresses. I need my AC went out Friday night, Thursday night. My AC guy is supposed to come sometime between Saturday, like yesterday, and Monday. But it started back working. And I know he changed the capacitor like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. He changed the capacitor, and the air conditioner is it's over 15 years old because it was here before I moved in. I've only changed the one for upstairs. So he changed the capacitor. It's been working. It's been working. It was working. And all of a sudden, Thursday, uh, I don't know. I want to say maybe the people that was working on putting the fence up did something. I don't know. But all of a sudden, that night, it wasn't working. I went outside and the fan wasn't turning. I turned it off. I looked at the thermostat. The thermostat said change the filter. And I do change my filters regularly. Sometimes I don't even wait for it to say, I just change them. And then because of all the dust from the construction, I really have been changing them. But I changed the filter, and the filter was quite dirty. And it hadn't even been 3 months since it was changed. But the dust will do that. So I changed the filter. I turned it off, and I let it stay off. The next morning, I turned it on to see if it was turning, and it was turning. It was turning. So I think it got overheated or something. I don't know. But I just turned it off and went on to work. I said I'll let it just rest the rest of the day. When I came home, turned it on, it again was working. It's been working all weekend so far. But I still want him to come check it out. He asked, was it the batteries in the thermostat? I said, I don't think it's the batteries because it tells you if the batteries are no good, and I do change the batteries. Um, and when even if the batteries go bad in the bottom one or the filter, it says change the filter in the bottom one, I go ahead and I change all three filters because I have the bottom unit, I have the top unit, and then I have a little unit, a little 14 by 14 by 1. So I just, whenever one goes, I change all three of them, regardless. So that was that. Now I'm going to go in. That shade was called Mushroom. I'm going to go in this shade right here called Eggplant. It's a deep, deep purple. I'm going to use the same brush because I have a lot of brushes to wash, and I'm tired of washing brushes. So I'm just gonna apply that to my outer V. And it's been, I think yesterday was the first time we didn't hit 100 degrees in a week. And just getting up in the mornings, taking a shower, and from there, it's too hot. It's just hot. It's too hot to put on makeup. I don't care if it's just powder. It's just too hot. Some of y'all who are in that 65, 52 degree in the mornings, up to 75-degree weather, I'm happy for you. Because when it does start happening here, I'll be miserable because I don't like cold weather either. I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold. I don't like either one. But it's too hot. It's too hot to be wearing makeup. Even if I take it to work and put it on. Once I get to work, I'm super busy because like I said, I used to drive 60, I would drive 60 miles one week last year. 60 miles in a week just to and from work. 60 miles total. 12 a day. And now I'm doing 36, 35. And then I'm traveling between two different high schools. So it's going getting in a hot car, trying to get your car to cool down. Um, and then you go to the next school, and you're in those parking lots. There are no trees to park under. So you get in your car, the steering wheel is too hot, and then your car, and I've had my AC replaced, so my AC works good and cold, but it's so hot, it's like your car does not. Your car is saying 108. And I know people say it's a different hot um, level of hot, and I know it's heat, but it's a different level of hot than Nevada, Arizona. No, to me, no, it's hot and it's humid on top of that. But then I haven't been to Arizona or Vegas in the heat of the summer. I've only been in the fall. I really can't even see my my eye in this mirror, so it's really hard to see this side. But yeah, I'm so busy, and I refuse to bring the work home. I refuse to bring work home because I'm not getting paid at home. So at some point in time, I got to go do what they call community mapping, and that's going finding locations that are willing to host our students for internships and possibly paid jobs, in volunteer or paid jobs during and after they graduate. And right now, community mapping is not high on my list because it's hot. And also because the community is a relatively new community where I work. Let me say, I don't know when it will air, but that show, Home Makeover, what's that Home Makeover show? It's on ABC, I think. New Home Makeover. I don't know. New Whatever the name of that show is that we all used to watch. Move That Bus. They actually filmed an episode behind one of my high schools this past week. Taylor Morrison Homes, um, built the home in Katy, because the school, even though I work in South Fair ISD, the home is in Katy. Our district covers part of Katy, but not Katy ISD. So we do have um, they wanted us to come out and show support. They had the band, the cheerleaders, the dance team, all of that. They had them out there cheering, but again, it was too hot. I don't need to be on TV. I'm going in also just to see how Daylily from the Flying Fiddles palette. I want to see how this shade Daylily will perform with this. I want to bring it closer in because it's more of a wine shade, and I wanted to see if I can kind of filter, that's not the word I'm looking for, if I can kind of marry, and I'm still using the same brush, but I want to bring in this color and see if I can feed it into the eggplant. I don't know what the word is I need, but you know. So I have ZZ, I think ZZ Morocco or ZZ, what's her name? ZZ Maloko. She's playing now on YouTube, and she's another South African YouTuber. I just really started watching her today before church started. Um, so sometimes it's difficult to watch them because they will speak in one of their mother tongues. Seswana, I think how you say it. Um, and they'll mix it along with English. You can't get mad at them because that's their mother tongue. So um, there's another one I watch, and she likes for people to call her Auntie T, but I'm not gonna call anybody that's younger than me Auntie T. Um, I was gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with Savannah, this shade right here, which is a light pink, and I don't see my NYX glitter glue. Yes, there it is. There it is. I found out recently everybody that lives in Houston, San Antonio area, really can't say Dallas because it's not in Dallas yet. The um, HEB. HEB is starting to carry. I'm gonna put this NYX glitter glue right here on the inner third. HEB, the huge grocery store here in Texas. I think it was founded in San Antonio because you can't find a Kroger's in San Antonio. Fiesta, it's not in San Antonio. Um, so they have HEBs everywhere, and they have I have to pass by, I think, two HEBs, two big HEBs on the way to work. And I just happened to stop in one morning to get something to eat for breakfast and lunch. And I went in on the wrong end. I didn't go in on the produce end where they have all the ready-made lunches and soups and all of that. And you talk about if somebody want to compare it to Publix, no, HEB is way better. Um, and I've been in Publix and the Piggly Wiggly, but HEB, I went in on the wrong end near the cosmetics, and they carry Mora. They carry Mora in the store, Mora Cosmetics, and I don't know how to switch it around because I'm using my laptop. Okay, work with me, people. But they carry um. Oh, I gotta get these brushes together. I'm gonna use my Refer O2 brush. They carry Mora Cosmetics. And what I have been waiting for them to carry, they don't carry the ombre blushes yet. They don't carry those yet. Where's my mirror? Every time I move my head, water splashes in my face. I think I got some of that glue in my eye. But they don't carry the ombre blushes. But I did the brush that I liked the most was the orange and yellow blush. Um, and when I bought that, I bought a backup. And plus I had one that someone had gifted me, and that's what made me like the blush in the first place. But what I was waiting for and didn't think they would ever get in the store was the yeah, and I'm sorry. When I pause like that is because I really lose track of what I'm talking about. They carry the gel chrome liners in store in this HEB. I don't know if they carry them in the one by me now, but they carry the chrome gel liners. And I think they're 750. So the two that I like the most, I bought two of them. I bought number '04 Electra and '05 Flame. And there's like golden green. But I bought two of those. And it's ten of them. They have 10 different ones. So they do carry those in store now. I'm happy for that. Maybe if I take the magnification and change it to the regular magnification, I can see better. So, all right. That's that for now. That is that for now. I'm going to go in with, I don't ever use, I don't ever use liquid eyeliners. And I know I have some, but I don't see them. I don't know where they're at. I don't know where they're at the moment. And I still have my, I'll find them. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, I found it. I found two of them. Two of the Wet n Wild breakup proof, waterproof liquid eyeliner. And I think they only come in black, ultra black. That's the only shade that I've ever seen it in. So Wet n Wild, can you try it again in a brown black for us older people? Um, I used the Laura Mercier. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I got it in medium deep neutral. Number 53 deep neutral is buildable, medium buildable coverage, is long lasting, 1% hydrating, hibiscus complex. So again, I got it in deep neutral, number 53. Let's see if this is the shade. No, this is not the shade for me. This is too dark. We're gonna see if we can make it work though. Yeah, this is, she tried it on my hand. I'm not gonna say what she said about people opening packages, but a lot of people who open these packages in these stores aren't my skin tone. That's kind of what she said. I'm gonna use my Morphe brush. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Morphe brush to apply. This is too dark, and then it will not be my winter shade, because y'all know I will not be outside when it's cold outside. Yeah. So I need to find the shade up from number 53. And it's hard to tell under those lights in the store. I like the way it applies. That I do like. Ulta gave me a defective Morphe brush. Now I feel like I've been in the sun too long. I feel like I've spent a lot of time out in the sun. All right. They said it's buildable. I don't need to build it any further. Okay. I'm going to go in with, since we use the e.l.f. foundation, let's go ahead and use the e.l.f. Why am I a mess? Because I can't find it now. And they were right here. Where's those darn concealers? Oh, right there. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer in the shade Tan something. Tan something. Tan walnut. Tan walnut. All right. I have my glasses right there. We're going to get it together. All right. So I'm going to use tan walnut to brighten some spots. All right. Let's see where my concealer brush is. I don't know. I'll use my Sephora. I gave myself a little baby wing. I've switched it from YouTube to the movie Old. If you've seen that movie, it's playing on Peacock. I've seen it before. Actually, we went to see it in San Antonio a couple years ago, but it's on Peacock, and Joshua told me I needed to revisit it. And I'm the type, it's hard for me to watch some movies a second time. And I thought it was crazy. So I really didn't want to watch it a second time, but I'll give it another try. I'll give it another try. I know a lot of you don't want to. I'm not getting a lot of views on my videos, and I know because one thing is they're not edited, they're long, and I was trying to keep them up under 30 minutes, but right now I'm not organized, and not being organized will make your video longer because I should have been done for what I did. I should have been done, and I keep dropping stuff, so. And I keep saying one day I'm just going to come home, but I don't even come that way anymore to get my eyebrows done. And again, when I come home, right now it's just too hot. The eyebrows will be what they are for now, unkept. It's too hot. So, um, now I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in honey, translucent honey. Translucent honey. and making a mess while I'm at it. This is what I really need to work on, is contouring and sculpting. And I'm still mindful of the time, but since we've already run well over 40 minutes now, we're just gonna let it run. Let it run. All right. I know people say bronzers, but I want to do this the right way. I usually contour, and I have contour sticks. Ask where they are, and okay, here they are. Here's my contour sticks. I also have, ladies and gentlemen, I try to do this without falling, because if I fall over in this chair, it's over. Ugh. All right, here it is. I have the Sephora contour stick in medium to tan, or number three, because it's only, I think, four. So I have the medium tan. I have the medium to tan number three in the powder, and I have the Be Perfect contour stick, shape stick. They call it a shape stick, and that one is in cocoa. This one is available on Beauty Bay, so if you want to wait. So I'm gonna go in, and I still love my Black Radiance True Contour palette. So I'm gonna go in with the contour stick. And again, like I said, I'm going to practice. I'm going to practice. If I'm not doing it the correct way, I welcome anybody's feedback. Anybody who wants to give me feedback. No problem. My um contour brushes, I still don't know where they are, but we know I have round cheeks, a round face. I don't have those sculptured cheeks that I see in those Kerry Washington cheeks. I don't have those. But when you don't have them and you can draw them in, that's what you do. That's what you do. This is a nice stick. Okay, I'm not going to bring that around my forehead. What I'm going to do is I have the NYX Buttermilk Bronzer. I got that. And, oops, before I do that, I'm going to go in with the powder version of the contour. I'm going to go in over it and see if it sets it, see how it works, because I really don't. And it's a small compact that I think is the same price as the stick. 14. I think it's 14. See if I can sculpt me a face. I'm gonna put that in there with the stick. And now with the buttermilk bronzer, I'll go in with the bronzer. And of course I got the shade Butter Than You. I picked this up at HEB. Is that where I picked this up? And I'll tell you, you have to go very light. So light that I'm about to stop. That is red on my skin. Do y'all see that? Look like I have a red rash. So, what we're going to do, I was going to go over it with the Black Radiance, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go over it with my Gucci. And the Gucci is just as red, so I don't know why I'm doing this. The Gucci is red too. Yeah, Gucci is red. The Gucci is red. So let's just put that down. Let's go into our well used, the only shade that I really use. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Sculpt and see if I can neutralize some of that. Some of that. See if we can neutralize it. That red rash. This, because that is crazy. All right. Now I'm going in with my finishing powder, Ulta. I hit pan on it. I don't hit pan to into deep warm. The only thing I ever really hit pan on is the Black Radiance. And I need to actually find my other powders from Black Radiance. I they're somewhere, but I hit pan on those as well. Um, as finishing powder. So yeah, so this also will help neutralize all of that I have going on. Oh, y'all know what? Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all didn't tell me. I did not blend this out, and I'm sitting here looking like I belong in that Broadway show Cats. Let me blend that out. We're gonna practice sculpturing our nose. Practice sculpturing our nose. And then I'm gonna go in with a little drinky poo, because it would be unladylike to drink out of the can. I bought so many of these straws at Dollar Tree. I have thousands of these straws, seems like. And I need to start using them. I thought they would be cute in drinks for the summer. And I've been buying them for the last 4 years. Really start using them. This is Bubbler antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. twisted elixir in raspberry, lime, and citrus. 5 calories per can. So it's a sparkling water. But guess what? I don't know where you can purchase this from. I don't, because my job gave it to us last week. They gave us a 6 pack um, to start the week off. I think we got it after the first day. This was like a little treat. So they gave us a 6 pack. And this is my second can. I don't like it that much, but I'm not going to waste it. So how you like that? So now I'm going to try my buttermilk blush. Buttermilk blush in the shade Mad Butter. Mad Butter. That is a very intense shade. Might be a little too intense with these eyes. So instead of that, let's try to visit something else. I had it Jackie. What's her name? The Jackie with the fuzzy lipsticks. Jackie. Child. No. Jack. I'm about to say Jackie Aina, but that's not her. But I'm going to go with my Plan and Makeup by Yolanda Her Blush palette that I've had, and the only two colors that I love using in this palette is Dahlia and Hollyhock. These two bright colors here, and sometimes I'll mix it with Zinnia, but I'm not going to touch those. I'm going in with Carnation. I'm going in with Carnation right there. Carnation. We're going to carnate these cheeks. Mm-hmm. And because Yolanda don't play, the devil, there it is. There's their other palette. She don't play when it comes to her pigment. Her pigmentation is very pigmented. All right, all right, all right. Okay, because now we are at the 58.44, 45, 46 mark. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I have I like these brushes as well, but I do have a highlighter brush and I don't see it because there it is. I already had the brushes out. Just pull them out. Going back to the Wet n Wild crown of my canopy. Let's just remember that beauty. Okay, let's remember that beauty as we apply it to. One of these days, I'm gonna pull out my Julia's place because I haven't forgot her. She just put up. She's back there somewhere, just resting and waiting. We're gonna put some right here. We're gonna glow from right here. We're gonna highlight, and then I'm gonna highlight right here. And something is really powdery right here, but we're gonna take care of that. Highlight, 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 highlight. Okay, let's put you back, Nix, because we can't use you today. We're not going to use you. Highlight. Okay, I'm going to go with my, I'm going to take that eggplant shade on a dew color brush, and I'm just going to come down here. Okay, and find my um, setting spray. Ciate. Spray that shade Savannah. Why would they call Savannah? When I think of Savannah, I think of green, not pink. But those are the only shades that we are using. I'm gonna bring it around that way. All right. So I'm going to use my Milani. I do have these individual lash extensions Ioni from the Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree now. And I found this duo in TJ Maxx for $7.99. This duo underlash bond and seal. It'll let it'll let me use these under the lash, and also it can make any lash. You can use it to make any lash an underlash. My problem is I can't get them to stick. So I'm going to use my Milani tubing mascara, and I'm going to tube my eyelashes because Thrive Cosmetics costs too much and Milani works just as fine. It's funny when you wash your face in the shower and you see the little tubes, the little points drop off in the shower and you thinking it's bugs in the shower. But it's the tube. You can't tell me. You can't tell me this thing cute. And I'm not going to worry about the bottom lashes because I can't see them. They're there. I just can't see them without glasses. So that's my look. I'm going to fix it with some fixing spray. Let that dry. And I'm going to, last but not least, this is Wet and Wild. I think it's called Fire Sign. I found these again. You can get it in Target. And again, I got it in HEB. Actually, I bought one in Target last Sunday because I thought this was such a pretty shade and I forgot. I didn't know I had it. So I have two. I think it cost a, I'm I'm not gonna say that it cost um more than $2. It might have been $1.99. It may have been $2.49. I don't honestly I don't remember. But you know, you have the Pat Pat dupes. But this is my look. Woo! Look at that gray, that silver. That silver is foxing. She is foxing. I'm going to twist my hair. I'm going to twist my edges because the edges are a little frothy. But this is her look using the Botanic palette. Is it Botanic or Botanical? Botanical palette by Beauty Bay. And again, if you have the Sydney Grace, Tiny Marvels, and Mel Thompson palette, you should have some kind of inspiration. They are very similar. And also the Longing palette by Sydney Grace. I have that in deep. But this is the Beauty Bay palette. The shimmer. I'm not going to even show you again, but I used a little of the Flying Fiddles, which I love. I'm going to try these off camera. Again, if you can find it, I haven't seen this in store yet. I haven't seen it in CVS, which is where I see most of the Duo products because I rarely go in Ulta. But I found these two. I found two of them in TJ Maxx, and I paid $7.99. Um, so turns any lash into a underlash and underlash. I am glowing. Is it because that elf? Where's the elf? Is it because the elf is too dark for me? Look at that. I'm glowing. I still have the... Okay, I'm about to start sending these brushes flying. I still have the red rash. The red rash. Let me put some fixing spray on because I'm fixing to go downstairs and watch this movie. This is the Ciate Watermelon Burst. I got it in... What's Ipsy? What did Ipsy used to be? Whatever Ipsy used to be, this is where I got this from. It was sent to me in one of those... I don't even remember what they were. Y'all see? Okay. That is my look. Very affordable look. That doesn't go there. Very affordable look with the Beauty Bay. I didn't put anything under my eyebrow. I really never do, but that's my look, y'all. And if I keep talking, I'm 10 minutes over. How about I just let y'all go? All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Speed through it if you feel like speeding through it. I'll clean these brushes between now and September 30th. I'll get this room organized. And once I'm organized, I'll come on and I'll do some more videos because I really want to use my makeup. I really want to use my makeup. I do like that Botanical palette. I'm going to keep on using it. I'm going to bring out my Sydney Graces. Um, I did pull out the, what's that gold palette by Denono? Metropolis. I brought out that to use that, but then I said, no, I'm gonna use the Botanical. So I will use the I'll do that one next. I need to do Xenon. I need to do the Formula palettes by Planet Makeup by Yolando. I have a lot of old stuff, but it's new to me. I need to pull out my Inslee Rain again because I paid a lot for that palette and I need to use it. Um, I want to do an old school look going back to Coastal Scents. I heard Coastal Scents is trying to make a comeback, but I don't think it's the real Coastal Scents. I think it's somebody trying to play shady and shisty. So there, right there is my reference brushes. I was wondering where they were, and they right there. So let me let y'all go. All right, I'll talk to y'all on the next video. I don't know when that's gonna be, but let me get some brushes washed. I'm coming to y'all in a live. I'm gonna do it one day. All right.